Welcome back to the Hella Unfiltered podcast, where we are Hella Unfiltered. Today, I have a special guest, Diana, Cities by Diana, and I got my buddy Abe with me. You guys know Abe from
Shout out.
Bay Area Memes. Abe is a battle writer, and
True.
Our documentary together, The City of Sensitive Frauds.
And the Juggalo documentary. You guys have to watch that shit, because no one fucking watched that shit.
Yeah. They did watch the clips, though.
They did.
What's going on today, guys? And let's start there. What the fuck is going on?
Well, today's a big day because Diana over here just got a profile in the San Francisco Standard.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Diana, can you move the mic just a little bit closer to yourself?
Okay. How's that?
Perfect. San Francisco Standard. So how did that come about?
I have no fucking
Talking
idea.
about San Francisco or what? Because you talk about cities, right?
I talk about everything.
Yeah.
I talk about whatever I want to. I don't know. Somebody from the Standard just emailed me one day and was like, hey, I want to interview you. And I was like, okay, let's do it.
Uh-huh.
And that's what happened.
I've had a couple interviews from like newspapers, and some of them are good, and some of them I can't stand those people.
I know. Like, so SF Gate did a pretty good thing on me, but like they focus so heavily on like money. They're like, oh, like you made a career out of this. And I'm like, that's like the least important thing.
Yeah.
That is kind of wild. Like, basically, SF Gate reached out to you to confirm you're not broke.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild. Like, you're not broke, right? Sick. Anyways, let's talk.
I don't think it was the choice of the writer. I think it was like an editorial decision, probably.
Yeah, didn't they say you were a TikTok millionaire?
No, that was Daily Mail. They
Daily
said
Mail.
I made a fortune.
Is that why you live in downtown Oakland? Because you made a fortune?
Yeah, I made a fortune doing content. And it's just like, no, I barely get by, but thank you for thinking that I'm like, I think what they did is like, because I'm like, you know, like I'm just like a basic ass person. Like, I think what they did was they framed it as if anybody can do this. Anybody can make this kind of
You're
money.
the American dream, Diana.
I'm the American dream. And it's like,
You're
yo,
Princess
no.
Diana.
Like, I don't know what I did. I just got lucky.
I don't know why people like assume like just because you got followers, like you got money. Like those two things don't equate all the time.
It's because like me and her were talking about this out there. It's because social media has taken over like television. So you see like a movie star or someone on a TV show,
Yeah.
and they're paid, you know.
Yeah.
Like this has kind of taken over that, so people still have that mentality where if like hella people see you, then you must have money, you must be important, because we kind of like, we equate wealth to like being smart or successful, and there's if you're smart, then there's no way you're not rich. That's like the whole American like philosophy basically. So it's like a compliment if people think you're rich. You know, basically SF Gate thought you were smart. So
SF Gate thought I was smart.
So
Are
you're
you
a billionaire.
smart? Are you smart?
No.
We go dumb.
You go
No,
down.
hell no, I'm not smart. I don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time.
So what gave you the concept for those videos? Because your videos are pretty fucking funny. Like you do this like the simulation, like the cars, and then like you do like what is it, like an AI voiceover?
Yep.
That shit's pretty funny.
No, that's really Robert Moses for real.
Yeah.
That's innovation
Yeah,
right
it's really
there.
Robert Moses.
I don't know. I just kind of like. That's a good question because I've never thought about it. I just kind of always just like made whatever like comes to mind. And it was never intentional. I think with those, basically like, yeah, it's like a truck simulator game. So like the idea is like you drive a truck across the country. So they like necessitate having relatively accurate simulations of like places in the country to like for truck drivers. It's like, and truck drivers play this game. And I just like downloaded cars for it. And I was like, oh, this makes a really good, like, people just like love to see places that they know in a video game for some reason.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, this makes a really good way to make these like silly little videos. And like, I think the first one, it just like came into my head one day. It was like day in the life of the average American. It was just like so silly. And then I did one about like a Cybertruck owner and just like made all these funny things about people that own Cybertrucks. And
They're
then,
low-key accurate though.
Yeah.
That's the weird part. Like you kind
I
of
think
like
that's why they are viral.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
it's like, yeah, we know that guy.
Yeah, no, but she'll do shit where it's like she'll talk about a city that like I've never been to in my life, and then I'll see that the fucking video on Reddit Reddit for that city, and everyone's agreeing with it. I'm like, was she even there? Like, how the fuck does she know these like nuances of like some random town in Utah?
So
like,
how do you do your
Provo,
deep
Utah?
dives? How do you find out this information?
How do I find out this information?
Yeah.
Oh man, everybody always asks me that.
Now it's on record.
Snitch.
I know. Stop it.
I know that was weird. Have both water bottles.
How do I find this information? Obviously, I just know. It's easy. Like, you just know a place.
Well,
like,
you
Yeah.
are well traveled. You've been to what, 37
I've been
states?
to
You said
32 states.
32. I don't know.
So a lot of it, like, I'll just like know because I've been to a place, and like you can just kind of feel the vibe when you're there. Like you just kind of feel it, and then like you just make assumptions, and then you'll like sometimes like if I've never been to a place, I'll just like go on Reddit and read what people say, like just people from there, or I'll watch like TikToks of like people from there, how they talk, what they talk about, or I'll ask people. I'll literally just ask people either that I know who have lived there or been there, or I'll put out something like on Instagram stories and be like, hey, tell me some shit about this place. But most of it is from like firsthand experience. Not all of it, obviously, because I haven't been to all of those places. But like, even that one, I said this in the standard, even that one about the Montana conservative, it's like that character. That main character is based on like an idea of a specific person. Like it's mixed. It's based on a specific person that I met in Montana, but not fully based on that person. It's based on a idea of that, plus me and my friend drove 3 hours to buy a fake Labubu in Billings, Montana from Butte. And
Shout to Butte.
shout out to Butte, Montana, best city in the world. So we drove 3 hours just to buy a Labubu because my friend wanted a Labubu. And so I found out on Instagram that, oh, yes, look, there's Labubus at this place in Billings. And we're going to Billings anyway because, like, that was, like, where my friend's brother lived. So we were dropping him off there. And for some reason, like, on Instagram, this, like, random place had said they had Labubus. So we went there. The guy said the Labubus were real. And so he's like, they're real. They've got a QR code on them. And I open it up. It's the fakest fucking Labubu I've ever seen. And I'm just like, obviously fake, but we didn't care. So I put in the video, the joke was like the main character is like this conservative guy in a truck, and his daughter had found his guns under his bed. And so his wife made him buy her a Labubu in exchange for traumatizing her. And so he's like looking all over for a Labubu and he can't find one. He finds out from girls filming a TikTok, which is what I was doing at that water. There's like this like pit, this toxic lake in Butte, Montana. And I was filming a TikTok and I was saying like, I called it Booty Montana as like a joke.
Sure, they love that.
And so in the video, it's like, oh yeah. So like that all was like a real story. And then the idea was, when we bought all the Labubus, because we bought what we thought was all of the Labubus, right? There was only 3 left. Apparently there was more, but I didn't know that. But the idea was he gets there and basically they're out of Labubus. So I thought, oh, this guy, like, I even told my friend at the time, I was like, somebody would be really pissed if we bought all the Labubus and then they can't get one for like their daughter. Because we were going to resell them and then we ended up realizing they were fake and we're just like, nah. They're fine. And so the joke then is like they had these like bootleg keychains, and that's the one at the ending is like, oh yeah, we got these keychains. Like the guy says, oh, they were fake anyway. We got these keychains though. Your daughter won't know the difference. And it's like that's a whole story in the video based on a true story, but from the perspective of an imaginary person who came there after us. And like I do so much of that where it's like, let's take on this random perspective of somebody in a place. Like, what do they do in that place? So that's kind of it. It's always like real life shit.
That's dope. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like a day in the life. So if you're in Butte, Montana, you're just buying fake Labubus to like, help your daughter get over the guns.
Yeah.
How would you describe Tucson, Arizona?
I have never been to Tucson.
Actually, video idea?
I've made one actually. I made one based on just like shit that people told me about. That Tucson is a very artsy city. So, and apparently, I guess Buffalo Exchange started there.
Of course it did.
So I made one about an artist in Tucson who worked at an Amazon warehouse and got fired or replaced by AI, and ended up like finding some random guy that made traffic cone art because the character, she was making copper art of cactuses and thinking she was so cool making these copper art of cactuses. But then the end of the story is just like, no, the real work is traffic cone art now. Now you don't got to make another stupid copper cactus because apparently in Tucson everybody makes copper cactuses. So
How the fuck does that even become a thing? Like one guy's like, look what I did. They're like, I need to do the same fucking thing.
Bro, it's the desert. You know what I mean?
I feel like people just hide there a lot. Then you just come up with a copper
That too
cactus.
makes sense. Artists get high.
Artists, yeah.
They do.
That's why art's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly.
That's why art's good. That's why music's good. That's why anything is good.
You know,
Because
if
people
you're
get
not high and you're like a musician, you just make like Christian rock, and that's not okay.
That's not okay.
That's not okay.
Can't get high off the
Why
Lord.
is Creed popping right now?
Creed is they're making their way back?
No, they're not making any new music. Like Gen Z discovered Creed. Like
Bro, it's because of baggy fucking pants. They want to steal everything from
Django's in
millennials.
Creed.
They want to steal everything from millennials.
yeah, because they have nothing.
They have nothing.
They have a cell phone.
Yeah, they have
Your
AI.
entire culture's a cell phone. Like, what do you
It's
do?
nostalgia.
We don't
They
have.
didn't even live that.
They
shit.
They don't know what it feels like to be outside.
Okay,
They ain't
but,
outside
but
like
but the thing is, like when we were younger, it was like 90s and 80s was popular. So
Yeah.
now they're taking 2000s. Like,
Yeah, but there was like modern shit we fucked with too, though. Like
No, of
Limp
course.
Bizkit, Korn. I think everything's kind of been flattened by the internet a little bit.
a little bit.
And I think, like, for example, if you look at like music, like there used to be like there was like 3 or 4 genres that had popular artists,
Yeah.
and not everything sounded the same. Everything kind of just sounds like an EDM beat that they just kind of put whoever's vocals on right now. Like Taylor Swift is an EDM artist right now.
Taylor Swift sucks.
I know.
This
Like-
sucks.
I liked some of her stuff, but like
She's like Drake.
her new album is like so like everything I've heard on it is so dumb.
Taylor
no,
Swift
it's
is
just-
white Drake. You heard it
It's
here
like
first.
it's like white sad girl music.
Yeah.
As
There's lot
a
of
white sad
girls.
girl, it is. And I like a lot of good white sad girl music, so
White sad girl Patricia.
Well, you're a white sad girl. So.
There you go. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
it is a vibe.
Shout out to Hawthorne Heights.
Fuck the Chiefs. So do you do the same thing on YouTube as on Instagram? Because your YouTube is popping now.
Is my YouTube popping?
It's more popular than it used to be.
I know. I just saw your
I've
stories.
seen the growth.
It is
I've
more
seen the
popular than
growth.
it used to be.
We see the growth, Diana. Applause.
It's just drink champs all of a sudden. I'm Nori.
I'm gonna just clap for myself. Okay, so YouTube was interesting. I do post some of the same stuff from Instagram to YouTube Shorts, but my YouTube content is more like long form. It's a little more serious. I do incorporate elements of like humor and comedy and satire, and I will actually sometimes take like some of my videos from Instagram or TikTok and put them into a longer video. But it's generally more serious. Like there's a lot more in-depth topics. I've done a few like kind of travel vlog stuff where like I'll go to a certain place and then I'll like make a video and talk about it and like my experience there. I've done like videos on like different topics like cultural issues or like different like political issues. Like I did one like about how we're like going into a recession and like all the different indicators of recession, but it was like done in like a kind of more personal way. I did one about like, oh, why does everything close early now? I did.
video was dope.
Yeah, thank you. I did the one about like how like some people are like, oh, all we need to do to fix everything is build more housing. I did the one about the Yimbys.
Those fucking people, I swear to God.
Oh, yeah.
They're always mad at me.
Oh
They're
yeah, the
always in my
Yimbys.
fucking comments ever since we made the video. I like posted on
Yeah.
YouTube. The Yimbys. They're always talking shit about Dean.
The
So, yeah, someone's like,
Yimbys.
you and Dean Preston are Nazis. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what?
The thing is with the Yimbys, I see them as like I see the Yimbys as like imperfect allies.
That's a funny thing to say.
But yes, Dean Preston is not a
It's
Nazi.
just the craziest take.
Somebody did tell me to unfollow him, or like that I shouldn't have reposted him. But yeah, I see the Yimbys as like imperfect allies, where like their heart is in the right place, but they have the wrong idea. But then they act like
Yeah.
if you're not a Yimby, you're a bad person.
Right? That's the thing. It's like if you're not a Yimby, you're against housing. Like what?
Yeah,
That doesn't
you're
make any
basically
sense.
you're just like it's
You're-
like they
you're
want
pretty
it's
much
like you
Trump.
want people to be homeless. Like that's what they think.
Yeah. Like you.
I used to be a Yimby. I think being a Yimby is just from a lack of education. Like I didn't know enough. So I was like, oh, if we build more housing, there will be more housing, and each house will cost less because there's more. I didn't fucking know there's like damn near 70,000 fucking empty housing units in San Francisco right now, and people are just hoarding that shit.
Yeah,
like
and just
monopoly.
because they make more housing doesn't mean it's gonna people can fucking afford it. They're just gonna make more housing for rich people, and it just displaces people more.
Yeah.
Because it literally just gentrifies more.
It's just a crazy take to be like, you want to help the homeless? We need more $5,000 condos.
Yeah, it is.
And if the homeless can't afford it, we'll just leave them right where they are.
They'll just take the apartment I was living in before.
Get Fentanyl Steve in here. He's good for it. Like,
Yeah, and their argument was always
Frank.
like, well, then the rich people aren't competing with you for the affordable housing, and it's like that's not how it works. What ends up happening is the rich people get more housing, nobody else does. The price is going to stay the same. Sure, like it might help, but like where's the nuance? Like what's going to happen? Like I did the video where it was like, okay, look at 17th Street in Oakland. Like look at how it was 10 years ago versus how it is now. There's whole buildings where all the local businesses were kicked out after they built all that new housing because the commercial landlords anticipated they're going to be a higher end clientele now living down there. Mm-hmm. So they were like, fuck it, we're going to renovate this and we're going to kick everybody out, even though they're offering to pay our rents. Like a lot of the tenants were like, we'll pay your rents, that's fine. Kick them out. And you know what? A lot of them are still sitting on it. They're still sitting on it because they know they're holding out for the higher paying tenants. And it's just like, the reason they did that is because everybody moved downtown. And yeah, rents in downtown aren't as bad as they had been, but it's still like hollowed out downtown and changed downtown.
Yeah.
It's like so different now.
Yeah, they'll hold out until their clientele comes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the whole thing about them. The landlords in San Francisco buying out the whole places, like they'll buy the place out. They can afford it. And they'll take their time kicking them out.
And they get little tax benefits from it too because they can write it off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. When they do construction and all that.
I fucking hate them.
We
fucking hate those
We need to
guys.
get you a new hoodie.
I know, right? No, that's the only one I got.
Fuck
Every
my
day.
landlord.
Fuck my landlord. That's a sick hoodie, actually. I should have worn the Luigi hoodie, actually. That the one people say I never wear outside, even though I'm way too happy to wear that shit outside.
Yeah, don't wear that on the podcast.
What are you talking about?
We're going to get fucking...
He was
You
a
guys
very
are going to
handsome young
end up
boy.
on a list.
I'm probably already on a list, but that shit's over for me.
He's on the Epstein list.
I'm on the Epstein
Oh, did you hear what I was going to do?
What?
Somebody wanted me to go on some kind of podcast or something. I don't know what it was. They're like, you should go on this. And I said, as long as I can copy and paste the entire Epstein list into AI voice software and have the Hawk Tuah girl read it.
That's actually amazing.
Wait, what?
Wait, was the Epstein? Hold on, because like I know there's like email. There's an email.
I
link today.
want
Was the
to
Epstein
find
least
it.
for-
Yes.
Yeah, I need to find.
I want to
Honestly,
find it and just have the Hawk Tuah
I'm
girl
gonna-
AI read it.
I actually think the Epstein list has already been released, but it's been disguised as the Forbes list. So if you read the Forbes list, it's probably the Epstein list. You just need to know what to look for. If you're a rich guy over 40, you probably fucked kids with Jeffrey Epstein. That's probably the truth.
Probably. I
Like,
think so.
Yeah, it's probably a good take. It's not like
Yeah.
So
We know.
that's a clip.
Stop clip farming.
I'll never stop. I literally am a walking clip farm.
I'll never
I
stop
I act
clip
like this and there's no cameras around. It's fucking terrible.
Oh, I know the fucking video he made. It. Every video was like clip, 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 clip.
That shit was crazy.
Clip that chat.
Clip that chat. So, where are you from? Let's get into the Diana lore.
Where am I from?
Where are you from?
I'm from the interstellar void between Alpha Centauri and Tau Ceti.
I didn't know I was interviewing Grimes.
Yeah.
Is that in America?
No.
No, it's in Fresno.
That's in space.
It's in Fresno. It's a neighborhood.
I grew up in the Central Valley in Fresno.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I know somebody from Fresno.
Oh, you do?
His name's Faye 300. Have you ever heard of him?
Nope. I don't know anybody in Fresno. It's been a very
It's
long
all
time.
on a bitch.
I literally think I still
You guys would
am,
probably be friends.
He's gonna try to pimp you.
I literally am still in contact with like 3 people in Fresno and that's it. Like I have not lived there in a very long time.
Oh, he's the best.
How old were you
haircut.
when you moved out of Fresno?
How old was I?
Oh god.
I was in my 20s.
How old are you now?
I'm in my 30s.
Oh, sick.
Shout out to your 30s.
I moved
We're all
out
in our
in
30s
2013. But I had some friends from high school that had been living in the city since like the 2000s. And so I used to like go visit them all the time. Like they basically moved there like right after high school. So I used to go visit them all the time. And at some point I like left my job and like didn't have a place to live. So I was just like, can I stay there? I didn't really like decide to move here. I just kind of like ended up here. And I was just like, okay, well, I might as well get a job here because like I applied for jobs in Fresno too while I was living on their couch. And the only place that would hire me was some like office in Oakland. And I was like, fuck yeah. The pay was like hella good. Like not good. It wasn't good. But compared to like what I was doing in Fresno, like it was twice as much work. It was hella good.
What is it like being the pride of Fresno? It's like you and Kevin Federline.
I'm
like,
not the pride of Fresno. Most people don't even know that I grew up there.
Now they do.
I know. It's funny because
Clip
like people used to always assume that I was from wherever they were from or like from a random place.
I thought you were from the Bay like my whole life, low-key. Like the
Yeah,
whole time I knew about you,
that's
you're from
what
the
I
Bay.
mean.
Yeah.
I thought you were from Oakland.
That's what I mean.
You look
Everybody
like
like
Oakland- you
assumes
look
that
like
I'm
you're
from. Well, like Oakland and Fresno aren't that different. Like the parts of Fresno that I like grew
Damn,
up
Oakland,
in.
take that shot. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Oof.
Well, it depends on the parts. Because like the north side of Fresno, fuck that place. Like that is like
Damn, North Fresno,
no,
you getting
fuck
fucked
that.
over.
Like
Is it-
absolutely fuck that.
Is it the yuppie place or
Yeah.
what?
Is
Is there a rich part of Fresno? This is wild news.
That's like
It's
the
the north
Piedmont.
side.
It's the Piedmont.
Could you imagine being from the Piedmont of Fresno? What does that even fucking mean?
It's terrible.
You go to the nicer Walmart? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's terrible.
It
Fuck
means
the
you're
north side.
probably a part of the KKK.
The only part like
the
so
police chief.
I kind of grew up like on the west side a little bit. And I hung out more in like the kind of center of town and used to live in like downtown in that area. And that is more similar to like Oakland. It's a little more spread out, but it's like culturally very similar. A lot of the same like dialect and like the way people talk. Like the first time I ever heard somebody go, "Yeah, that I mean," it was in Fresno.
He's just. You know what I mean?
Mac Dre has deep Fresno roots. He recorded his fucking album in Fresno County Jail.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Fresno
Diana-
loves Mac Dre just as much
have-
as Vallejo.
Diana,
Like-
say yada I mean one more time.
Yeah, that I mean.
That's a clip.
Yeah, that I mean.
Sounds like when I Show Speed said yada I mean.
Okay, so I made this video. It's called "Broke Boys in Oakland." There was two parts to it, and I used a Snapchat filter that made me look like Abe.
Fuck yeah. I am the God damn it, that was a shot.
And so it like basically is like a gender swap filter. And I put on like this like flannel shirt that like looks very, and I wore like some hat, I don't know, and I started like basically acting like just like an asshole like guy that would live in Oakland.
Abe.
I'll show you guys the video actually. It's so funny. And in one of it I said like, did you just say food slaps? Food does not slap, it smacks.
You're trying to ruin my career?
Yada mean. And I had to say that like a
Yada
bunch
mean,
of times.
yada mean.
And it's like, what are you like? They're like, what are you from fucking Stockton or something? And it says, oh, you're from Vallejo? Oh, so you're like a gentrifier. And like the whole thing.
Vallejo gentrifier is wild.
And the joke at the end, and like I use like a voice filter to like deepen my voice. I'll find it. I'll actually find it because it's like so stupid. And the whole thing with it was that the joke was like, he's like, Mom, I don't want to go back to Columbus. And he's actually like from Ohio, but he's like acting like you remember.
Yeah,
Acting
my
like
boy Seneca.
our boy from Ohio. We're gonna find it. Here it is.
I'm not gonna do the dishes. Aiden and I already told you I have ADHD and autism. Stop trying to fucking gaslight me, bro.
Why is that Persian me shaved? It's like me if I was from Iran.
Girl, where's my hug? So my band has a show tonight. We're opening up for Snark Fuckerbird and Blade and Busher Razor at Stay Gold. Yeah, it'll be sick.
Shout out to Stay Gold,
It's
by the
women
way.
and femmes only, so no bros allowed. Oh, you just moved to the lower bottoms. Where from, man? Oh, Vallejo? Oh, so you're like a gentrifier. My homie sent me this video. It's totally you, bro. Day in the life of an Oakland gentrifier. As a white person in Oakland, I know my place. Like, I understand that BLM, ACAB, all of that, but I'm just saying that, like, the homelessness has gotten really bad here, and I feel personally oppressed by looking at it. And besides, I'm not like that kind of white, you know, like my grandmother was full-blooded Irish. That's basically like being Palestinian, you know. What do you mean you can't pay my rent anymore? I know I'm 35, but we just got signed to Scum Records. No, Mom, I want to go back to Columbus. But your dad's cheating on you anyways. Yo, Cooch, hey, you coming to Stable tonight? Like, Butcher Razor's playing and I'm opening. Oh, by the way, my landlord, you know, total bootlicker, Trump supporter, Republican MAGA bitch. Well, she just raised my rent and I'm short $1,500. Come on, Cooch, I know you're good for it. We're homies. You wouldn't do that to me. Come won't be homeless because of you, gooch. Seriously, whatever, bro. Did you just say that burrito slaps? Food does not slap. What are you from Stockton, bro? Food schmacks. Get what I mean? Food schmacks. I can't with you transplants. No, I'm not gonna.
Anyways,
So did people get mad at you for making
That shit was
video?
amazing, by the way. I forgot how good that was.
people liked it actually.
Yeah.
Like, so I had a lot of my friends who had like dated guys like that. And like I have interacted with a lot of guys like that too, but I had friends that had like very personal experiences having dated guys like that in Oakland, and they were just like, you like put like a face to all of my trauma, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. They're like, you like, I was like, they were like, no, that was so funny, and like it was actually like based on a couple of different people that either I had like come into contact with or that some of my friends who had told me about, and so I was just like, what if we just like made fun of that? Because like there's a lot of people like that just like they come here, they absorb what they think is like the culture, and they think that they're like so into it, but then they're just like, oh, I don't want to go back to Columbus. And they like basically rely on everybody for money and just act like a total douche. There's a second part to that too, where he's like, want to go to the lake and do some Molly. I just think the female body is art. We could do a little photo shoot. And so the whole thing was just like, yeah, people understood it. But then like the next day, I went somewhere like Van Cleef for one of those bars, and the bartender like looked like that, and I was just like, oh, yeah.
You're that guy.
You're that guy.
You're my muse.
So, yeah, yada mean. But you gotta like roll the D's, I guess. You gotta like yada.
You gotta roll the R's even though there's no R.
Yeah, you gotta do like yada mean. But yeah,
keep the
people
snake.
people in Fresno used to say that shit too, and then like I grew up saying hecka because my mom wouldn't let me say hella. So it's like very similar. But then yeah, you go to the north side and it is.
I'm not even trying to be a dick. I really didn't know Fresno had like a rich neighborhood like that. Like I had a friend from Reedley.
Well, it's California still.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Just that part of California doesn't feel like California. I don't know. Maybe I'm insane. Like it feels like a different thing. Like it feels like California, but it's like a different. I don't know. It feels like low-key Oregon, but like kind of. Because it does. Because like a lot of Oregon just has like kind of like a lot of rural shit.
Yeah.
It's like small town vibes. There's a lot of truck drivers, stuff like that. Kind of conservative, but kind of hip hop at the same time.
Yeah.
Like that's I was at the Fresno Amtrak, so I'm not like an expert on this.
I feel like Fresno's changed a lot too. It's become a lot more interesting. Become a lot hipper.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Because like after I left Oakland as a kid, I went to downtown Martinez, and downtown Martinez was just like meth and bikers, low-key. And now it's like bougie coffee shops, and it's like right next to an oil refinery, so you wouldn't think rich people want to kick it next to that shit.
Oh, I love that shit.
Yeah, it smells like shit there, but they're like trying to be hipsters while they're getting like lung cancer. It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. Well,
Fresno's like the only like last affordable city in California.
What about Bakersfield? I feel like Bakersfield's on that shit too.
Fresno's not affordable anymore either.
Yeah, right.
Like my friend, like I have a friend. Hold on. I have a friend that pays like almost the same rent as I do in Oakland for like the same size apartment.
Yeah, fuck that.
In Fresno?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's gotten expensive because a lot of people were moving there from here. And
remote work too.
Remote work.
Yeah.
And so the rents like are not that cheap there anymore, and the jobs don't pay. So it's like I would never live there. I couldn't afford to anymore.
That's wild. That's wild as fuck.
Have to move out of state.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in Portland, and I actually felt like I was in a psyop because I was like staying at a friend's place. And I'm like, because like in the Bay, it's hella normal to ask people how much they pay for rent. It's like the second thing you ask somebody.
Yeah, true.
And I'm like literally, and then I'm like, how much do you pay? And it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment with a backyard and a parking spot. And they said $13.75, and I wanted to like beat the shit out of him. I was like, and he's like next to buses, and she's in a city. It's like not fucking derelict. It's not shitty. And like he just said it like it's the most normal thing. And I kind of just looked at him. He's like, yeah, it's getting expensive here. And I'm like,
Go fuck
shut
yourself.
the fuck up, you little bitch.
For a 2-bedroom, $13.75.
$13.75.
That's the dream.
It wasn't like downtown, but it was like 3 or 4 miles outside of downtown Portland, and it was just like a nice, chilled, normal apartment. And I was expecting that shit to be at least $2,000 because it's still a city. You know what I mean? People in California and New York are living in different realities. Like if you talk to anyone in any other state aside from a few places, like, you know, people are able to like work normal jobs and have apartments and like relatively normal lives. Like I saw people like, you know how in the Bay it's like hella status oriented and shit, and everyone has to be in tech and in college and oh my god and all this shit. They have the Ivy League bullshit. There's like a dude who's like 45 years old who was a waiter at this diner we went to, and he had been a waiter at that fucking diner for like 15 years, and he was fucking happy as hell.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I have this dope ass apartment. I go to the bar. I have my girlfriend here. That feels impossible now. That guy would be miserable with 50 fucking roommates. He'd be living with Gooch.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for reals though. Like you can't do that anymore. And if you get roommates, have you seen the video that went out that like somebody posted that was like seeking kink positive roommate in Oakland? And it's like that couple, and they're like, we are like seed oil free, like ancestral healers. And it's like, that's the kind of fucking people you got to live with. You got to live with these like douchebags that come from the freaking Midwest that are like, I am here on my spiritual retreat. They're like crunchy, like we need a fragrance-free apartment with 14 cats that pee freely. And it's like...
Pee freely?
But that's who you have to fucking live with to get cheap rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Like, that's how, like, when I, like, was, like, had roommates, I'd go through these Facebook housing ads, and anything under, like, $1,000 for a bedroom would be dumb shit. It would be like, we are a tribe of like-minded healers that, you know, and it's like, bro, I don't want to have community meals. I just want to, like, I literally just want to live. Mm-hmm. And so that's the other thing about the Bay is you get all these people that come here for that, to be that way, and it's just like, what?
What city in America do you think is the most like the Bay?
Oh, good question. In America?
Yeah. Sorry. Bring the mic closer.
What city in America do I think is most like the Bay?
Yes.
Sacramento.
Sacramento?
I mean, there's nothing like the Bay.
Uh-huh.
That's real shit.
Like, you can't say, like, oh, cities that are close. Like, Sacramento, Stockton, Modesto, Fresno, Reno, Tahoe, like, all of those have, like, elements of, like, cultural similarities.
I guess
they're all close.
maybe like outside of California.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I mean. It's hard to find something outside
You think
of...
Portland's like the Bay Area?
No.
No?
No. Portland's its own thing.
What about New York?
Nah, New York's too.
No.
New York's too.
You
its
know
own
what
thing.
is? You know what city is? Tacoma, Washington.
Tacoma,
Low
Washington.
key,
It's
that
like-
has Vallejo.
Yeah.
It's like Vallejo meets Oakland, but like a little bit more full of like white supremacists.
I'd probably say that too, yeah.
Tacoma, Washington.
I've been there.
Not Nazi Oakland.
I've been to Tacoma one time to do like graffiti in a train yard. That was about it.
Yeah.
Like at 12 o'clock at night.
I got this tattoo in Tacoma.
Shout out to Tacoma.
Shout out to Tacoma.
And I got this tattoo in Tacoma, this little blue heart. Where is it? Oh, it's on my other knee. This little blue heart. A teenager gave me that at a punk show. She had like a needle and just
Is
some
this
like
stick and
Like a stick
poke?
and
gluing.
poke,
Yeah. And she was just giving people random tattoos, and I was like, "Can I get one?" And she's like, "Sure." And I was like, "Just give me a little heart on the knee." She was probably like, I don't know, it was just some fucking kid, you know? Like it was like literally like some house show.
Hepatitis C, like the next day. Fuck.
And I was like just at this house show.
I got a tattoo at a
'cause, like,
Tacoma show, got AIDS.
Yeah.
That's hella punk. Are you punk? Or you used to be punk?
Am I punk? No.
Are you punk rock?
No.
Punk rock.
I'm not punk.
How would you describe yourself?
How would I describe myself? Okay, yes, yes. I have a little bit of a punk history. How would I describe myself? What do you mean by that?
It could be as vague as you want.
Yeah, I feel like punk means like fucking everything now and nothing at the same time.
Exactly. That's why I don't say it anymore. I used to claim it when I was a kid because it was like, oh, that was cool. That was like, but the thing is, that was like the trend at the time.
Shout out to Good Charlotte.
And Hot Topic.
Yeah, Hot Topic.
Yeah, like that was the thing. Everybody like wanted to be a punk, or they wanted to be a rocker, or they wanted to be whatever. You know,
You
they
a
wanted
rocker
to be.
fool?
Are you a rocker fool? They wanted to be emo. They wanted to be seen, like, or whatever. They wanted to be a hipster. I don't know.
Now they just want followers.
Yeah.
Now everyone just wants followers on the internet. They don't want to be anything except for clouded.
I am 38 years old. I don't need a label.
Yeah.
Like, like I just like exist now. Like I don't know. This is I have every like little kid's dream job.
I feel like aging punk is exclusively for men,
It is.
so they can hit on 16-year-olds,
It
but
is.
like under the cover of going to a show.
It is. Aging punk women become roller derby.
same age.
All right. Name 5 songs.
Yeah. Yeah. Aging punk is for men. When women age out of punk, they either do roller derby.
That
or
is so fucking
They do
true.
OnlyFans. Or which,
feel like that's kinda
as somebody
bigger
that
than
has
punk.
lots of friends that have done that, I have not. I have considered it, but I have not. Or they do.
You just name it Titties by Diana.
Oh God, please no. Or they do what I do and they become freaking Instagram influencers.
That's the worst thing you could possibly
TikTok
be.
influencers.
TikTok
Influencers though, like one thing that they don't tell you, because like somebody like they don't tell you is that all the creators are much older than people think they are.
Yeah, everyone thinks
Because
I'm
we're
like
all
25.
Everyone thinks I'm Gen Z, and I'm like, whatever you say.
Everyone thinks I'm like 25.
Yeah, somebody told me you sound young, and I was like, thank you.
Thank you. I have my youth still.
They all think that you're young because we're all too old to get into Hollywood
Yeah, no, it's over.
No, that's some real shit.
and too old to make it in music.
Fuck Hollywood, though.
Yeah, LA's dead.
LA's dead. I was just in Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood.
I have a friend who lives in LA who's
This
still
is the
working.
new Hollywood
No, for
right
real
here.
though. Hollywood's your basement and a microphone now.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. No, I had a friend
Literally.
who worked on documentaries in Los Angeles, and every day she's like, I fucking hate my life. This city is ruining me.
Yeah.
There's no jobs. I have no health care. I'm
Yeah.
like, so shout out to Los Angeles. Sick to live and die in LA, literally.
I was just in LA not that long ago either. It seemed chill, but I just went there to see Chapel Roan.
I like LA. I love
Yeah.
LA. But Hollywood, I don't know. It's like everyone kind of sees through like the corporate bullshit now.
Yeah.
And like they're more willing to like support like smaller creators or smaller people on the internet than just like run to Netflix and watch a fucking movie that had like $20 fucking million and poured into it.
Yep.
But don't get me wrong, like, you know, I still love Avatar, but like, you feel me? Like people are just more willing to just go on YouTube and watch somebody that just has a fucking like iPhone and just make a fun
Yep.
video.
Yep.
You know?
I mean, I mostly just watch shit on the internet. I don't really like. I canceled my Netflix. I think I have like Prime Video or something, and I hardly ever watch it. I think I'll watch like South Park.
Shout out to HBO Max. HBO Max is good. They have Adult Swim, so I just like watch
Oh.
Adult Swim on HBO Max. And they have all the Adult Swim shows on there, so I'm kind of into that.
But it's true. We do tend to people tend to watch more like YouTube stuff now.
That's fucking Hollywood's fault.
It is.
Like everything's kind of trashed. I'm not. And once again, I know it's like older person. Like back when I was a kid, there
Yeah.
used to be things, but it's like low key, there's nothing. A24, which is the most white male with a beard thing to say. It feels like A24 is the only one kind of making decent movies,
Yeah.
and I hate to say
movies
that.
do kind of suck now.
They do. Yeah.
Although you know what movie I liked? I don't even know if it was A24, but I don't know who made it. But Begonia was good.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's so good. Like, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but like basically there's this woman and she's like the CEO of like a healthcare company. And she gets kidnapped, right? Hold on.
Are we on time?
So she gets kidnapped. She gets kidnapped by these guys who are convinced that she's an alien sent there to invade the earth. And they are just so convinced that she's an alien. And so they lock her in the basement and they like kind of torture her. And it turns out that the guys are cousins, and one of the guys' moms had taken a drug. She was addicted to opiates, and this company had like given her a drug that had accidentally put her in a coma that was trying to like get her off of the opiates. And so he also worked for that company. So there's like this layers of it, but he's just so crazy and convinced that she's an alien and by reading all these but it's kind of funny. Like it's like supposed to be scary, but it's just funny. And it's like really good.
That
And
just sounds like a dope concept.
It's like the only good movie I've seen that's been new in years.
I kind of want to see Predator Badlands. I don't know why.
That looks
that looks
good
sick
too.
as fuck, actually.
I'm into like Jordan Peele movies right now.
Yeah.
Anything he comes up with, anything he produces. Like,
Get Out
that's-
was sick. That movie was crazy.
Get Out was good. That one was really good.
That's like the vibe. He's produced a lot more since Get Out, and every time if he drops, I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Sinners was good too.
Sinners was great, yeah.
So.
I didn't see Sinners.
Sinners is legit good.
Yeah.
You got to see it too, just because you're in the Bay. Like,
Yeah.
Shout out to Oakland.
Yeah, shout out.
So a lot of your videos have to do with like, you know, public transit, you know, car-centric infrastructure. How do you actually, because there's a lot of misconceptions about what your politics are around those kinds of things. Are you actually, you know, a car-pilled, red-blooded American, or are you a transit-friendly commie cuck? Which is it?
Yes.
You heard it here first, folks.
I like that question.
That was good. Yeah.
Do you have a car? That's what he's saying.
Are you a patriot or not?
What do you think?
She's like, I drive a fucking Tesla, bitch, with
She drives
horns
a
on it.
Cybertruck, like wrapped in the American flag.
I actually do. Didn't you see it out there? That was mine.
If I saw you pulling up in a Cybertruck, I'd lose my fucking mind. I'm like, what are you? What is this?
I do have a car. I drove here.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Prove it right now.
I mean, yeah, you live in 2025. You should have a car. But Scott Weimer doesn't want
I got
anyone
car
to
keys
have
right
cars.
here.
Fake.
I mean, look at this
AI.
one. So this used to say, I don't dial 911, but it faded off. But I got this at a gas station in Idaho. Isn't it
Shout out
cool?
to Idaho.
It's a bottle opener, but I use it for self-defense. I could whack
You
somebody
just like
with
smack
it.
someone in the face with your little fake gun.
No, seriously, like this is heavy. Like I hold this in my hand when I'm walking down the street in case somebody like tries to attack me. And
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen in Oakland?
craziest thing I've ever seen in Oakland? Oh, that's a good question. Oakland. Actually, Oakland has been pretty tame to me compared to some of like when I used to live in Soma. But in Oakland,
No, for real.
Oakland is not as bad as you think. But the craziest thing I've seen is actually recently. I put it on my Instagram stories. I saw parked on International by the lake there at the end of International and like First Avenue, a car that somebody had taken all of the doors off. They took the engine out and the hood off, but they left the tires on it, and they just left it there as if to send somebody a message like you know how they like strip down cars? They'll usually take the tires. They'll usually like leave them on blocks. They'll like take everything out. But they didn't take everything out. They just left some things on it. And it was just like the most bizarre thing in the middle of the like morning. It was like maybe like 7 a.m.
They were driving around, right?
No, there was nobody in it. Somebody had just left it there at the stoplight in the right lane in front of a building. And I was just like, this is the craziest thing I've seen in Oakland. And I used to live in the East. Like I used to live out on International and 48th. And like I would see crazy things. But something about that was unsettling because of how meticulously they stripped the car down but left it just enough intact to like send somebody a message. But like when I lived in Soma, I got lighted himself on fire.
You beat me. I thought I had a story. You beat my shit. Jesus fucking Christ.
So, yeah.
I haven't seen anything crazy in Oakland. I've just seen like typical bad. Like I saw someone get shot in Oakland, but it wasn't crazy. You kind of expect it, okay?
Yeah.
It's not like
I saw a gun go off in my neighborhood when I lived on 48th.
It's
it was just like, okay.
yeah, it's just like, oh, people are shooting people in Oakland. News. No.
Yeah.
But the craziest thing I saw in Soma, it wasn't in Oakland, it was in Soma. There was a guy who was screaming while jerking off. But like it looked like he was suffering from erectile dysfunction to some degree, and he was really frustrated. So he punched in this car window, broke the glass with his bare hands, and then his hand was all bloody. And then he went back to work and was sitting there on my balcony drinking a cup of coffee. It's like 9 a.m. I'm like, this is the best city in the world. We're not even done yet. The cops arrest him, and I'm like, okay. And then 3 hours later, I hear him screaming again, and he's just wearing a hospital gown with a cast, doing the same thing but with the other hand. And I'm
Average day in Soma.
And I'm like, San Francisco. That's what I knew. San Francisco was the greatest city in the United States.
Okay.
That's what I knew. That's what I knew.
That's that. I experienced that a lot, shit like that on a daily living in Soma.
Yeah.
But I used to live in Chinatown in Fresno, and that is like the worst, like the most like overlooked part of Fresno. And our neighbors, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but every morning at 6 a.m., we had this neighbor and his name was Gato.
He's a cat.
He's a cat. And so apparently Gato sold meth because of course he did. And so there would be guys in the morning at like 5 a.m. screaming, "Hey, Gato, you still up?" Every morning. You still up? Are you still up? And I'm just like, so like I've always lived in neighborhoods where like crazy shit like that happens. And so nothing really phases me, which is funny because like I'm just like a little girl.
I actually love like that. Hey, Gato, are you still that little yell you did? I feel like that sounds like the beginning of a sample to an Andre Nicotina song.
Yeah.
And then the beat just starts. He starts talking about cocaine for 2 hours. So that's basically that.
Yeah.
I smoke chewy like a motherfucking duck.
Gato, you still up?
Yeah. It's some
Yeah.
Andre Nicotina sample shit. I like that.
So it was a thing. And so yeah, Oakland, like Oakland's fine. People like talk shit on Oakland like it's a scary, dangerous place, and like sure shit happens, but like most of the time if you just mind your own business, nobody's gonna mess with you.
Yeah, no one really gives a fuck if you're not in that world or you're not being stupid.
Yeah.
It just I can see though how it's unsettling, like seeing violence like every now and then.
Yeah.
It's not like great, so I
Yeah.
don't want to like downplay that, but at the same time it's like if you're not in that world, no one's really looking for you. Like
Yeah.
I feel like white people being scared of the hood is like really narcissistic.
It is.
Like everyone's wanting to kill me. It's like
not
no,
true.
no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
I would be more in danger.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
It's like the gangbangers don't look at me. They're not like that's the op. That's the guy.
They look at me and be like, mistaken identity, because everyone's like, you look like somebody I know.
if someone mistaken identities you now, that shit's so fucking whack because you're hella popping.
I mean, like when
Like,
I
like,
was
that
young,
sucks.
when I was young and lived on International, and like, I did get mistaken for a streetwalker a lot.
Well, it is international.
It
I
is
know.
international.
And so I did get guys try to pick me up. Even if I was wearing like a hoodie and jeans, like they didn't care. They were just like, hey baby, like can I be? I'm like, no, like you got the wrong person. So like it would happen. That's probably like, that's something. And then like the sketchiest thing that's happened to me in Oakland, actually, to me, and like we went to the Space Lounge. You guys know about the Space Lounge?
I do not.
Okay, so Space Lounge apparently sometimes is after hours, after hours bar, and we went in there, and there's like dudes like doing blow out in the open, whatever, and at the end of their last call's at 5, so me and my friend we like leave at 5, and me and her are standing outside, and this guy's like, hey, you guys want to slide through my house? We got a bottle and some blow, and I'm like, no, we're good, like it's fine, and then he like. He brings his girlfriend over, and she's acting like she's drunk, right? And he says, well, you know, my girl, like, she's into girls if you guys are into that. And, like, basically, like, trying to really push us to, like, go over there and, like, have, like, a three-way with the girlfriend. Like,
He was a pimp.
Oh,
That's
I
how
know.
they try to break you.
okay, so here's what happened. This other guy, like, was, like, kind of, like, trying to get them away from us. He was really cool. He got in the car, and then my friend was with me, and she's like, should we go? I'm like, no, girl, we're not going. And she's like, yeah, I kind of figured. Like we kind of both were just like, this is sketchy, we're not going to go. But these guys were like, come on, slide through, get on our laps. They tried to get us, don't get in the car. And so I was like, dude, we're going to get trafficked if we go in there. So that was kind of sketchy. But then we ran into, one of the dudes that went with them, we met him a couple days later. And he told me, he's like, hey, I'm really sorry about those guys. Like, I went to school with one of those guys. They were really sketchy, but the girl, she was not drunk. She was trying to get you guys. Like, I was just like, yeah, I know what was up. Like, it was sketchy. And he was just like, he told us, he's like, I got out of the car 2 blocks later because they were acting weird. And like weird derogatory, like Bay Area weird.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty sketchy situation where I was like, they were really trying to get us in that car. And I think I told my friend too, I was like, we would have gotten raped, like just straight up.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's the last time I'll go to Space Lounge.
Where is Space Lounge? I've never
It's
heard
in
of
downtown.
It's in downtown?
Yeah, it's like
When you were telling that story, I was picturing the East for some reason.
Right,
I don't know why.
it's
It
very
had very
East
East
coded.
Oakland energy.
yes, it's very East coded, but no, it's in downtown. It's on Telegraph, kind of like
Oh, Telegraph
Why have
right
I
there.
never heard of
little
that
near like
shit?
the Fox.
Oh, really? It's near the. That's like nice downtown.
I know.
Yeah, wild.
It just, and the other thing was like the
Uptown.
bartender, like she knew who I was for my content, and it was so strange. She was like, I hope she's not watching this, but she was really nice. She's like, oh, Diana, I love your stuff. I'm like, thank you, all this stuff, right? She grabs shots, like 3 shots, one for me, one for my friend, and one for her. And I just told her, I was like, I'm driving, like I'm not gonna drink this. And my other friend, she's like, I don't want tequila, like. And she got a little like, come on, do it. And I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna drink. You can get me something non-alcoholic. Like, I'm driving. Like, and I was just like, damn, that's a Space Lounge for you. But I was a little sad because I was like, oh, you were gonna give me a free shot. I feel bad for saying no, and people do that all the time. They'll like offer me free drinks, and like I don't drink anymore. But also like I usually drive. I'm very car-pilled.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Do you take Waymos? How do you feel about AI vehicles since you're the transportation person?
Fuck Waymo.
Fuck Waymo.
Justice
R.I.P.
for
Kit Kat.
Kat.
Fuck Waymo for
Justice
life.
for Kit Kat.
Fuck Scotty Jacobs.
There's a lot better things we could use AI for than for driving a fucking car. Honestly, just take the damn bus or order an Uber or order a taxi, drive yourself. If you're too drunk to frickin' drive, ride your bike. I don't know. Like,
You can still get a DUI driving your
I
bike
know.
drunk.
I know, but like, you know what I mean? Like, Waymo is so.
Can you imagine getting pulled over by a cop on a bike?
You're probably more likely to die driving.
You just fucking hit a
Like,
pothole.
on Market
crash.
Street, hit
like,
the fucking.
why can't AI take out our garbage? I try to strike a fine balance between like, yes, I will have clout, but I don't do things. I mean, I do rage bait sometimes, but like, I don't do like serious rage bait.
No, you just make fun of bros.
I just make fun of bros.
And the bros are in the comments.
Yeah.
Who the fuck made this video?
Exactly. Oh, they get so mad.
The bros. That's why I think the bros need to get made fun of more.
Do you remember the time I made that video about the short freeway in Oakland?
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
posted it to yours, and all the comments were like, "Who's this dumb bitch? She needs to go back to Concord."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people were hating on that video. You didn't say anything bad. You were just
said
making fun of the freeway.
Literally nothing wrong. I just said like, I think I said like, oh, I'm going to In-N-Out Burger because I don't eat meat, so I'm gonna get a grilled cheese.
I think people like the thing about Oakland. I feel like people there are hella sensitive sometimes because they're so used to like media shitting on
Yes.
Oakland. So anytime you do anything, and if they even sense a little bit of humor and they don't know who you are,
Yes.
they're like, "Fuck them! I know what they're doing."
Yes.
Because that's the thing. It's like people on YouTube will just go to Oakland. They'll go to a homeless encampment and they'll be like, "These people suck. Someone needs to kill them." Am I right, guys? And then that's the
Yes.
whole video.
That shit
It's
pisses
like,
me off
it's
too.
crazy.
I hate that shit so much.
People have careers built off that.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
it's
Tyler
wild.
Oliveira, fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, fuck all of them.
Like, I don't like to drama beef with any YouTuber, but I will always hate Tyler Oliveira. That dude is an idiot.
That guy's kind of a douche. I don't like Nick Fuentes. What is his name?
Nick Fuentes.
Nick, not
No,
Nick-
the other guy. I know
no.
who you're talking. Nick Johnson.
Nick
Is that his name?
Nick Sayer.
I know. Is he the guy that drives around the places and then like?
No, but I know that guy too.
That
They're
guy-
all the same fucking
yeah.
character, and they just do the same fucking thing, and
They-
they just do poverty porn
They
content.
act like they're like neutral, like travel vloggers.
No, they're not. They're
No.
just fucking. Let's go.
Are we
to
even in America
Let's
anymore?
go to a fucking poor neighborhood and just like fucking make content about it.
No, seriously.
It's just like
And then they'll go to poor neighborhoods. Okay, so this one guy, I think it was Nick Johnson.
So they get a
he
bunch of
did
comments
he
to
went
say.
to Oakland and he just talked shit on Oakland the whole time.
You know, I know that guy. I saw that video. I was furious.
And then he went to the Florida Panhandle, which is objectively the worst fucking place in the world. And he went there and he went to all the poor parts of the Florida Panhandle. He's like making excuses for them. You know, it's the most conservative place in the country. And they're like, he's like, they are good, hardworking, normal ass people. They love God. They go to work. They try their best.
There's hella
They don't
churches in
got
Oakland,
much.
too.
And
I
I'm
should
just
go
like,
there and shit on
I'm
them.
just like, you know what the difference is that they're white and they vote Republican. That's it. And it's just like, dude, you could say the same shit about these people that are all addicted to fucking opiates that you could with a homeless person in Oakland who has a job but just like has to live in their car because housing's so
too
expensive.
fucking expensive. The reason why it's too expensive, one of the reasons why it's expensive, obviously the housing policy doesn't help, but like Oakland's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
San Francisco's beautiful. This whole like everything's fucked in the big cities in California isn't fucking true.
That's
Like,
why it's so fucking expensive to live here.
Yeah,
Because
dude,
people,
it's
it is
the
beautiful.
best.
People want to live here. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Like-
Like, why would it be like so fucking expensive to live here? People didn't want to live here because it is beautiful.
we live on the coast with
the
hills,
weather's
bro. What
fucking
the fuck?
great. You're fucking
It's like 70 degrees outside right now.
Vallejo, California looks better than 95% of the United States of America, and that's like one of our worst cities.
Yeah.
Like literally. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Vallejo went bankrupt and we shit on 95% of America.
Hell, even Stockton looks better than 95%
Stockton has
of
better
America.
weather than 80% of America. Stockton, California is better than your city statistically.
Stockton,
You would
California.
kill to be EBKJ,
Are you clip farming right now?
Yes, I am.
But yes, Stockton, California is better than 95% of cities outside of California.
like gun to your head, Detroit or Stockton.
Oh, Stockton.
Exactly.
But Detroit's
Glockton.
actually not that bad either.
Glockton.
Shout out.
Detroit gets a lot of shit, but I've never been, but I've heard good things. Like, you know what though? I will stand 10 toes down for Cleveland.
I was in
Bone
Columbus
Thugs
and
and
that shit was silly.
No, Cleveland's good. 'Cause
Hey,
it's got
talk
the
about
lake.
the time we went through the Columbus airport.
The Columbus airport, honestly, like,
Did you say hi to Seneca?
no, I didn't say hi to Seneca
The
Scott,
fucking
my Lord and Savior.
the lady at the Columbus airport did not like Freddie.
No, bro, they're racist in a different level over there that I've never experienced in my life. They're like, I didn't even have my real ID yet, didn't have my passport. They're like, white man, come through. Then Freddie was like adjusting his bag, like, hey, we'll call ICE right now. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah, no, they're like, come on through. You don't have any of your documentation. Here's the plane. And I'm like, thanks.
They were looking at me like, what the fuck is
Dude,
that thing?
also the Midwest is different. Like for one, I've never seen a dirty Uber in my life until we went to the Midwest. They're like this woman, like
Every single one we ordered.
Every single Uber. It's like they open the door, trash is falling out, and then we
God.
sit in the car, and then she's like, my son has erectile dysfunction. And I'm like, I just swear to God.
Every single one was
she
like,
talking about her
oh,
son's
let me
broken dick
put-
the entire ride?
Oh my God.
Let me
I'm
put
like,
this stuff in the back.
Oh my God.
It was like half-eaten pizzas and like piss jugs. And I
Okay,
get the
let me
vehicle.
tell you
We're in
though.
Columbus.
Let me tell. That reminds me of my last trip to Utah. Oh God! So we went
Shout
to
to Salt Lake.
we went to Salt Lake we go to the Kilby Block Party, right? It's like a big music festival out there. It's amazing. It's like it's cheaper to go to Kilby Block Party than it is to go to Outside Lands, including airfare and hotel. So you can go there. You know, it's like $300 for the weekend and get a hotel for a couple $100, and flights like usually $100, and it's nice. But we get there and the Uber driver asks us where we're from, and we're like, California. And my friend that I was with, like, she lived in San Francisco, so he's like, where you live, San Francisco? And I'm like, oh no, why did you tell him that? And he starts going on. He's like, I went to San Francisco in the 90s. It was so much better. It's just so terrible there now. And I'm like, have you been there? He's like, no, but it's just so fucking terrible. Like, you know why? Because your governor is letting people shoplift $900 worth of product. And I'm like, dude.
He just went all red
and like,
pill on
we're
you.
just like, no, it's actually not that bad. No, they're letting everybody out of the jail. And so my friend was like, no, actually, I had somebody assault me and the cops arrested him and put him in jail. Like, what are you talking about? If somebody's being a criminal, they're putting them in jail. It's just, they're not fucking, it was just like really weird. And the whole thing was, he just kept going on and on. He's like, no, you have to listen. It's because of who you guys are voting for. The Uber driver just over and over. I'm just like sitting there and she's like arguing with him. And I'm like, I do not care. I literally am just like, man, I don't care. I'm literally just trying to get to my damn Airbnb. Like, what are you doing? Like, you don't live in San Francisco. You've never lived there. Like, why are you saying this? And so it was just so bizarre. And then on the way home at TSA, I got groped by the woman, the TSA woman. She was this like, if you've ever seen a Utah butch, she was this butch woman, butch lesbian, clearly, because Salt Lake is full of gays too. And she clearly just wanted to cop a feel. It was so weird because she's just like, you've been randomly selected. And I'm like, okay. And then so she's just like up in there. I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
Did she go like this after?
Got the old TSA finger blast.
I guess so. She was like up there. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? This is too much. I feel violated.
The old airport ventriloquist.
Are you gay?
Am I gay? Of course.
Yeah.
But not for her.
I was gonna say
That's a great clip.
Like here. Like, I'm like, okay, that's enough. Like,
her
you had
gaydar
your
went
fun.
off like this.
Because it's like, you know,
Basically set off the wrong metal detector. That's all that happens.
it's like Utah, they're just a little repressed there, so they got to get it wherever they can. Because it's a Mormon state, and they're not allowed to drink.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's true.
Well, we gotta
yeah.
wrap this up, guys. Sorry, but before we wrap it up, I wanted to ask you. I pull a card from here, and we end the podcast like this. It's a question card.
Okay.
And I pull a random one. That's just kind of how we've been doing it now.
Okay.
He's like struggling to get the card out. It's like we do this all the time, I swear.
I swear. Pull the one in front.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put that in the back because that was the last one.
Put it in the bag.
Okay. Yeah, that one's stupid.
I pick a random card unless I don't like it.
Okay, Diana. What do you want your tombstone to read about you?
What do I want my tombstone to read?
Yeah,
About
what do you
me?
want your tombstone to say?
I want to have the entire, in full, the lyrics to Gucci Gucci by Krayshawn.
That's the most Oakland shit in the world.
That's
Shout the
it.
fuck out.
That's all I want.
I would pick Bumpin' Bumpin' by Krayshawn personally.
Yeah.
Dance floor bumpin'.
That is a good one.
Where are you, bitch?
I also like Go Hard. That's a good one too.
It's true.
But
You really,
I just think that
really
Gucci
wanna
Gucci
go
is just such a classic.
It really is.
Yeah.
Basic
fire.
bitches wear that shit, so I don't even. Yeah.
I saw her in Fresno too.
You low key kind of look like her.
I could see it actually. Yeah.
I have been said that before. In fact, when I went and saw her, I remember it was like 2012 in Fresno. I saw her, like right when she was popping, and my mom said she looks just like your mom. And I'm like, oh no! And so like yeah, people think that. And she used to follow me on TikTok. I don't know if she still does, but I have no idea if she knew who I was. But she followed me on TikTok. So
I have a funny Krayshawn story actually.
Well, let's save it for next time. Sorry, we gotta
Okay,
go, bro.
All right, let's end.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming to the Hella Unfiltered podcast. We were Hella Unfiltered today. Shout out to City by Diana. Shout out to Abe is a bad writer.
Shout out.
Follow both of them. Until next time, we out. Peace.
Love you guys. Bye.